Hello, Ayana Webb here, and welcome back to your online piano tutorials. You may be watching this from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, wherever you may be watching this. If you enjoy this video, I would encourage you to like, comment, and share. And if you want to stay updated on future tutorials that I will do, I encourage you to press the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you will get notified whenever I do a video in the future. So in this video, I'm going to talk about different styles that you can play when it comes to chords. It could be 3-note chords, 4-note chords. We're going to talk about two different ways that you can play a chord. The first way you can play is block chords. Another way you can play is in broken chords. And the concept is actually pretty simple, but what makes it extraordinary is that the way you play the same chord can determine the feel or the style of the actual song. It actually can change the energy of a song. I'm going to give you some examples in a second. So when you play a block chord, the simple definition is when you play, let's say, a 3-note chord, right? Let's take C, E, G, right? When you play a block chord, that just means that you're playing all of the notes of that chord at the same time, right? So let's take A minor, for example. That would be A, C, E. If you play all 3 notes at the same time, that's considered a block chord, right? So if I was to play, one example that I like to use is green sleeves. So the way I played those notes for the left hand, or the chords, A, C, E, they're all played together. G, B, D, I just kind of step down each time, right? And by the way, this is middle C here, just as a reference point. So middle C is close to the middle of the piano, and then the next chord is going to be F, A, C, and I'm just using the same 3 fingers. I'm keeping it simple. And then the next one is E, G sharp, B. And I'm just kind of moving it back. Ba 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 G B D ba bum 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 F A C E G sharp B A C E. So in a way, you're kind of actually learning a new song. I didn't mean for it to be a song tutorial, but I'm just giving you guys an example of the difference between block and broken chords, right? Now, if I take, let's say, A minor, right? If I take those notes and if I separate them by playing them one after the other, like this, that is called a broken chord. Because now you're taking the notes and you're separating them. Now, if I were to apply that to the same song, now mind you, I'm not changing the notes at all. I'm just changing the way that I play the notes. So listen to how different green sleeves sound when I break up the chords. So the reason why broken chords, in my case, I tend to prefer broken chords, is because the broken chords give the illusion that the song has a bit more movement versus it being kind of more stationary. So if you listen very closely to the difference, kind of sounds a bit more stagnant, right? Which in some cases, it would call for a more stagnant style of playing. So I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I wanted to kind of point out the difference between how broken chords sound in a song and how block chords sound in a song. So block chords, versus broken chords. So this is something that you want to kind of consider as you're teaching yourself songs, especially if you're learning songs by ear. This is a practice that you can kind of play around with and see which style of playing best fits your style. So if you want to take your playing to the next level, if you want to get to the point where you can start being able to sight read, if you can go to the store and be able to pick up or music store and be able to pick up, you know, pretty much any piano book and be able to learn the pop songs in there. If you want to get to that point where you can unlock that potential and be able to play any song you want, whether it's by sight reading or by ear, then I invite you to check out my online piano course for beginners. There's a link in the description box of this video, or if you're on Instagram, the link will be in the description of the main profile page. So my piano course is just a series of self-paced, step-by-step, pre-recorded video tutorials that take you from the very beginning, from naming the chords, or naming the keys, on the piano, to naming 3-note chords, 4-note chords, being able to see how they look on sheet music. You'll be able to get printable sheet music exercises that you can work on, and you will get videos to help you review what you're working on. You'll be able to play both hands together. You'll be able to play in different keys and be able to sight read in different keys. I will go over all of those things in my course. So if you click the link in the description box, it'll take you to a page where you'll get to learn a bit more about that course and how you can enroll if you are interested. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video tutorial. See you soon.